Hey guys, right now we're going to talk about altars. Altars are pretty much a sacred place that you go to do any magical workings. You can do meditation there. You can just feel more positive around them. You don't need to have an altar to do any magical things or witchy things or anything. Even if it's not even magical, you can have there are a bunch of altars where people just put statues of their god that they worship. It doesn't even have to be a place where you do spells or anything. Usually people will, when they cast a circle, they usually cast a circle around themselves and their altar. It's pretty much a place for you to present yourself and your magic and your spiritual self, and it's just a place where you can feel comfortable and yet open to new places. It's usually where I do most of my meditation, and I find it helps. Okay, so you don't need to have an altar if you want to do anything. You don't need to have it, but usually it's just a really good thing to have because it's kind of like just a sacred place where you can just go just to be yourself and do whatever you want. But you can make any place a sacred place really, but just it's just the fact that it's a symbolism there and that it's actually something physical that you can see and touch and smell or whatever. Okay. So that's an altar. That's pretty much just where you present your spiritual workings and everything like that. So let me get into my altar and stuff like that. Okay. So here's my altar. As you can see, it's on this little blue purplish board. I find purple really is a color that helps me open up my spiritual self. It's kind of mysterious. And I kind of like that. It's kind of like me finding out something. That's just why I like the board. But the board itself, it's portable, and I like that because I can make my sacred place anywhere I want. And most people or I don't know, but some people put it on their dresser or something, and that's fine and dandy with me. But I just I like to be able to just make any place special to me instead of moving all the stuff around and then yeah, I don't know. Okay, so let me get into detail with the altar. You can set up your altar however you feel comfortable with. Usually with my stuff, I'll usually switch around every time because I feel like I can get pretty bored easily. I don't get bored easily, but just the repetitive. I like just to be very creative with my stuff. So I'll usually change up my setting every time I use it, but it still has the same principles. Okay. So you're going to want something that represents the 4 elements on your altar because you're always going to want balance. And if you can't have any balance, your spells really probably aren't going to work. Okay, so I have a stone here that helps me open my third eye. I don't know what it is, but I like it. I have some jasper here for protection, if you can see in there. I crush it out and stuff. I like it. I sprinkle it around my little pentacle. Then I have my rainwater here. I have ashes here to represent fire, and I have incense here burning to represent the air. So if you notice, I have these candles. You're usually going to want a goddess and god candle. If you only believe in a god or a goddess, you can just have one candle. It's kind of just a basic thing. I don't know. But so you have one candle to represent your god, one to represent your goddess, and everything is balanced here. So yeah. And then I have this one candle, that little angel candle there. Sorry for my fingers. Okay. So I have this angel candle here, and I use it to kind of represent myself and just an all around purpose, good, positive thing. And it's usually a guardian angel thing. It works for that, but I kind of just like it to be myself and just be my surroundings. And yeah, I just light it in purpose of that. I have, okay, so I have a pentacle right here. People sometimes will draw it on something or have a little thing, medallion or something like that. Amulet, I don't know. And it'll just be a pentacle. But I painted it on my thing because I wanted to be permanent. I always want to be there. And I did it white because I find white is a very pure color. It's all the colors, so whatever mood I'm in, I feel like I can always transfer that mood into my pentacle. Um, I don't know. Okay, little pentacle lesson. I do fire, well, no, spirit, water, fire, earth, and air. And it pretty much is human form. The circle represents the aura. Um, it's just a balance of all the universe and how it just is one thing and connects to one central thing. Um, I have my little glass ball. It's not crystal, but I think it works okay. But I have it because I kind of just feel like it's a look towards the future. I feel like it's a positive outlook towards the future, and it just gives you more insight on things. Um, you don't have to have one. Don't feel bad. Um, and also, it just kind of looks witchy, so I like it. Puts me in that mood. Um, so usually people will have like a chalice or something like that. My rainwater thing, what my rain is in, I know it's kind of like a little bottle with a cork, but that's kind of my chalice thing. And a chalice is kind of just like the holder. It's like kind of like the nurturer of everything. And so yeah, so I kind of like it. People will usually have like an athame or whatever, like just like a little dagger or whatever. I don't have one, and I'm personally fine with not having an athame because I don't think that you should use something that you're actually not going to use. And you can use your finger for an athame, for me personally. But if you have an athame, what an athame does, it represents the masculine sign. It's supposed to separate things and make distinctions, and that choice making is usually a masculine thing. So it makes choices. It's going to separate things. It's going to make distinctions. And also, when you cast a circle, usually you do like a little thing where you oh, okay, you just like make like a little doorway in your circle, and you can get out and in. And that's also what athames are used for. I have family guy playing in the background. Okay, so that's an athame. Sometimes if you're in like the darker thing, you can also use an athame to cut yourself with, I think. I'm not sure because I don't really go into that stuff. People also have a wand. I just personally use my finger because people say you can use your finger. I'm like, I'm just using my finger. I don't think that you should just have to have a wand just because it looks witchy. Even though I have my glass ball because of that. Well, it's not the only reason I like it. Sometimes I'll do meditation. I'll just like stare at my ball and just see what I think and like let my intuition go free or whatever. But so a wand directs energy. It like draws in the energy and it's going to direct it in a certain path. But you can just use a finger, and you don't even need to have a wand actually if you don't feel like using it. The pentacle represents the feminine quality, I believe. I think that's what the books say. I'm not sure. Pretty sure though. But I find if it's everything, I think it represents both the male and the physical qualities. And then I have my little psychic herb jar that I made here. I kind of got the inspiration from Everything Under the Moon and that little psychic spiritual spell thing. And it's just psychic herb jar. But I only use cinnamon, garlic, basil, and mustard. And I just like have it all in there. And what it does, it just enhances all like your abilities and stuff. And I find it kind of puts me in this strange mood. And I feel like it helps me induce meditation and stuff. I put it in a soft thing or whatever because I like to smell it because I feel like it gets into my system better. I put like a little thing of like turquoise and white thing there because I think it's like a calming color or whatever. And also, it's kind of like self-healing for me, kind of. So, yeah. But so, that is my altar. That's pretty much what an altar is. It can like be simpler, like I don't know. You don't need incense to represent air. You can have feathers or anything else or a yellow candle or a white candle or anything that makes you think of air. For fire, you can have just candles, like your god and your goddess candles, they can actually represent the element fire, because everything has multiple meanings in this. But I just use ash. I find ash also kind of like, I always like try to do positive outlooks, so ash is kind of like phoenix rising from the ashes. For water, you can also use like river stones or sea salt or something like that. Yeah. For earth, you can use soil. You can use anything that comes from the earth, and you can also use like sticks and stuff. Oh, and you can use sticks like just you can for wands. If you want wands, you can just go out someplace and just get like a wand or whatever. Well, it doesn't. It could just be a stick, but just anything that makes you feel like energy. That's what's important here. Yeah. So those are altars. If you have any questions, comment or inbox. So yeah, guys. Okay. Bye.